make it scary. Yeah, this is the project we've been working on for the last 6 months. Finally getting around to testing it. It opens up next week. We're excited to have people come through. It's been a lot of work, a lot of long hours, and here we are. We have people coming in. It is 3:30 right now. We have people coming in at 6 o'clock to test this. So for the last week, we've been fixing all the problems that we had with the test groups last week. Joe's working on the doll, which is like the final piece. Colby's working on some of the electronics. It's almost like extreme home makeover. It's a mad dash to get it done before people show up at 6 o'clock. You'll see us running around for the next hour or two, just fixing everything that's broken. And 6 o'clock is showtime. Regardless if it's ready or not, people are gonna be coming through. They're gonna enjoy it. The actors are gonna be here. And in showbiz, show must go on. Guests are gonna walk in here. They're gonna solve some stuff. Spooky. There's a little creepy doll in here. There's actually gonna be an actor in there. Once you solve some stuff in here, you get into this room. If you haven't realized, it's kind of like theater themed. So Scary Dollhouse Theater. In here is kind of like an employee room. There's a really cool effect that happens here. The TV turns on, tells you your employee training video. Then the projector kicks on, gives you the spooky video as well. Then you have to solve some stuff in here, does some stuff in that room. This is a hidden door. You wouldn't have known this was here. Spooky. Door opens up, leads you to the next room. So in here, this is like an electrical room. So we did super scary stuff. This is actually an old switch that we found in the building. This is not live. So people always think if you would touch this, you get hurt. This is all low voltage stuff. So you can touch it, you won't get hurt. That's the whole part of this room. We want people to feel like you're scared and you touch it. We have strobe lights that go on here. We have this thing called a cracker. It actually kind of like sparks and freaks people out. This is a really good room. When we did our test groups last week, we had a girl cry in here. So I think we achieved our job. Okay, and here, door would have been closed. Spooky. Door opens up. And we go down to the theater. So this is a theater we built. This is an old basement, if you didn't realize. So this was a creepy basement to begin with, and we made it creepier. So like I said, the storyline for this is it's a theater with some dolls, and the dolls need rescued and their souls saved. So what my main man Joe Shug's working on right now is the doll that you have to save. It's up in the ceiling, it gets lowered down via winch, super cool effect. These doors open up, hidden doors you wouldn't have known they were here, creepy. There'll be people actually, scare actors in this working, jumping out, scaring you. And the final thing that you have to do is put the doll in the little hook, hang it up, door opens up, and that's how you free yourself. So this is the brains of the operation. So this is called a PLC. We use this for all of our escape rooms. I would say this is the best actor for the escape room. This is an actor that's always on point, hopefully never fails, but it allows us to do some things that, like I said, we've never been able to do before. Control the lights, control the sound, the props, the animatronics, everything's controlled from here, and you can kind of see like there's just a bundle of cable that's just have been running throughout the whole room. Now, don't look at this cable yet because we're still in testing mode. It's not completely done. This will get bundled up and make it look nice. But since we are still testing it and pulling wires and changing wires, it's a little crazy and chaotic right now. As we get closer to the opening date next week, it'll get cleaned up.
Hello.
Yes, Miss Angela.
Hey, big dog. I just figured those bins were what I was using.
Yes. Are you here?
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done.
Do you need my assistance?
No, sir. Thank you.
So this is a perfect example. We have lots of things going on in this building. We have lots of events outside this building, and this phone never stops ringing. There's always somebody that needs something. So not only do we do test groups tonight, we have a real estate event across the street that we sponsored. We're open for business for the escape room, regular business hours, and our speakeasy's open, and extra. So there is just a lot going on. and everyone just calls this phone. Do we walk around with laptops, without laptops?
We're not gonna need it.
No laptops? All right.
Everything's gonna work.
Everything, just like we planned. Just like we planned.
Nothing bad will happen.
Okay. Okay. Door opens up, start button. We can put this wall back, right? This is why we have him. I shouldn't be touching any of this stuff. The TV's on.
Oh, hi there, and welcome to the historic Theater. Finally ready to reopen after years of reconstruction and
I didn't know that's
restoration.
how we turned that on.
As you can tell by looking around the room, we just have a few touches left to do before we're ready to open to the public. But don't worry, we're almost ready to open. And don't believe those silly rumors about this place being haunted. Soon, you will be part of the next generation of memories made within this theater. For decades, early 1900s, this theater hosted all manners of events, such as theatrical
We already had our
productions,
first failure.
auditions, lectures,
These lights are
and
supposed to
more,
turn on.
until the unfortunate events of
In a puppet, just like so many others before me. Free the puppet, free my soul, free yourselves.
So this room that you were in originally starts to change. Actually, it brings it up. This room's not supposed to be creepy. It's supposed to be like a theater that's supposed to be opening up. But then you start to see elements that it is creepy. So there's an old poster in there of the show that was creepy.
There we go.
Opens up, light turns on. I can tell the audio is turned down in here. Remember it used to be really, really loud?
I think I turned it down when I was testing the audio yesterday with the new voice line because all I was hearing was.
So we'll turn this on.
In here, the very first thing we need to do is throw the giant switch. Nice little scare, and then that shows us a little bit back here. That gives us a secret code, which, utilizing some of the other things around the room that you'll have to play to come see them. And now it's time for my favorite part of the game.
See, I was about to say that at first, like, this is funny, because you're like, oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah.
And then it jumps
And then it
at
jumps
you.
at you. I'll show you this again so you can see what's going on. So this is pretty cool. So we built a false bottom, and when you put your finger in there, pull it up, it comes at you. That's a good one.
Just a nice little notice.
Okay, the lights in the theater are also broken. So the way that the lights should be in here should be like low lights, and then they come up. At least the audio is playing. So again, this is just a DMX problem. If it was a show cue problem, it wouldn't play audio. So there's some colored lights that are supposed to be back behind stage, and they aren't working. Again, while we have test groups, so I'm gonna see what the hell is going on. You know what happened? This is good that it's happened. I think we turned the power off to everything. So when it boots up, nothing is selected. So if we ever lose the power, man, that stinks, but we're gonna have to take this off to hit scene one. All right, what chairs do we have to sit in?
I think our treasured guest should sit right here, front and center.
Next one over. Wait, which one?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four.
Okay.
Yosef, if you would like to sit here in chair 2.
Okay.
And we'll take our seats as needed, and the show should begin. That's us.
You did it.
Yay!
Move quickly. I can only hold Zemster back for so long.
You couldn't hear anything.
You already knew what I was gonna say. All right, so doors open up.
After you, my liege.
Spooky, spooky. Okay.
Well, it works.
It works. And you're saying hang it up by this. Door opens up. Creepy, creepy. Sweet. Really cool with that. If we can get it to work for a full 24 hours, This will be a perfect test. We just restarted it for the test groups, and if it works through the test groups, we're in good. But if it breaks halfway through the test groups, how are you going to be able to restart it halfway through the night?
You can't! You gotta build it better!
And the only thing that I'm potentially thinking is getting a whole different computer. You restart the computer and it works. Like, it's responding to what it's doing. These lights are going to come online. Pick that thing up.
Unplug it, replug it?
Well, I don't know what the status light is, because when I was reading the documentation on it, they kept on saying, like, look at the status light.
Okay.
But I didn't know what that means. You can absolutely unplug that and plug that back in.
So this is normally our like paint room, but now it's our costume, makeup, mask room right now. We have these 3 masks, which are like more heavy duty guys. You can see this one has like the back on it. This one's probably the sweatiest.
Of course it looks the sweatiest.
And we'll talk about makeup stuff too, but definitely blacking out eyes anywhere that like, you know, they can see, like even if you're wearing this one, if they can see your skin, we should black it out. With costume stuff, we have a bunch of different things. The red jackets we're thinking are the ticket taker person. There's also these little bellhop hats.
Oh, they have a little strap too.
Yeah. So you could be like the Tower of Terror person, you know?
Sweet, so we just did the whole walkthrough. Obviously, we're still working some kinks out, and that's the whole reason why we wanted to do this video. We wanted to show some behind the scenes. Not everything goes right. People think that this just happens overnight. It doesn't. We've been working on this for 6 months, still working out some of the bugs. We're excited to open up next week. I'm certain that everything will be working by next week. It's just gonna be some long nights, and we'll get it there. So just wanted to show some behind the scenes of what we do here at Escape Room Pittsburgh. We've been doing this for 10 years. We love building cool, interactive, immersive escape rooms, and we're happy to bring this one to life. Opening up in October, and we'll be open year round.